Morning, Scruffers. As you can see, it is the morning because the sun's not up yet. It won't be long before it is. So you won't go and pass these puddles here. Get on the other side. That's it. So, fog's in. Gonna be a nice walk today. Got a few things that I want to find. Where are we? We're going up the causeway at Stanage, up to Wyndham. But the reason why we're going up there this time is we're going to look for the grouse butts. Grouse butts that was chipped out by a stonemason called George Broomhead in 1907. He was paid by the landowner and big grouse shooter back in day to carve the grouse butts for the grouse. So in the hot summers they had something to drink from. Stanage Moor is the only place with said grouse butts, and they're getting quite hard to find. There's, I think it's 6 or 9 up by Stanage Pole, and then there's 70, I think it's 74, 79 from the causeway along to Stanage End and along to the road, and then the rest are up on Hallam Moor, which is a bit further into Sheffield. But yeah, I think there's about 5 or 6 that have been lost to the moor, because obviously they're carved in the flat slabs. No one can find them. Got dripped on by trees there. So I've got all the grid references. So I'm going to go find them. Should be able to get at least 40 of them today. But fog's in. I was going to come on it yesterday, but it was just a shocking day. So I didn't bother. So, today's plan, find them. The first 40. Sunrise is at 7:30. So I want to be up on the tops by 7:30, which I'll easily do because it's only like 7:15 now. And yeah, I'll see you Scruffers later on. Ta-da! So while I'm walking, what have I been up to? Read my latest book, The Inventions of Morel, by Casares someone or other. Great good book actually. Only thin, only like 100 pages. This geezer, he's escaping the police. He's been sentenced to life in prison, and he's been given the nod. He's probably going to die in prison or put to death, something like that. Give hints of it. So he does a runner, and he ends up on Morel's Island, And I'm going to give spoilers in this. So, just dodge this big puddle here, that's it. Great puddling path. And another one. Yeah, so he gets to this here island from Caracas, and it's uninhabited, but there's a museum on it. But they call it a museum, but it's a big hotel and a swimming pool and another building. Fucking hell. Can't remember what the other building is at the minute. But yeah, but it's a big hotel. And he thinks, well, it's a bit fucking odd, you know. And anyone that goes on this island's supposed to grab palsies and end up with fingernails falling out, skin diseases and dying. So yeah, this geezer thinks I'm in there. Half the island's like a swamp. The other island's where all thing is. Well, he's on there and he hears this music playing. So he goes and has a butcher's. And on this deserted island, there's a fucking... Let me just put my hat on. New duvet. He puts... he goes to see and there's loads of people. But there's this one chick and he falls mad in love with her. Proper head over heels, besotted with her. What's she called now? I finished it the other fucking day. Everstein. Come on, help me out. Anyway, call her Everstein. Something like that. And he falls for her. So he's running out of food and he goes to the hotel, snaffles some more food that's all rotten and stuff. And, you know, he's living on his wits for every day. This group of people are wandering around this hotel museum. Oh, it's a church. And the other building. And, you know, and then all of a sudden they go. He can't fathom where they are, so he goes to explore in museum, hotel. And, you know, all of a sudden he hears footsteps and he thinks, fuck, I'm going to get rumbled here, because he's an escaped prisoner. There's a grouse sat on a rock there. See if it flies off. So yeah, top and bottom of it is he falls in love with this bird. Lo and behold, Dr. Morel, he's built this machine that takes pictures and it steals your essence, really, captures your essence, your smell, taste, 3D bodies. So all these are projections, and it's run by tide power. That's why I keep going off and on, you know, because batteries are getting charged constantly in the basement of this here hotel / museum. And it takes him all the book to work out that this, you know, geezer's made these projections and they're not real. Well, he's absolutely fucking gutted. He goes a bit crazy. And he goes down to the basement, finds out how this machine works, finds his papers, Morel's papers, and it says in it, anyone who's captured by this here machine, recorded, dies horribly. Must be like radiation poisoning, all fingers fall out, fingernails, toenails, skin peels off. Just radiation poisoning really, within a month. So his gorgeous Everstein, or whatever she's called, he's obviously fucking dead now. Well, the poor lad's gutted. He fucking hates this Dr. Morel. But he's he's an escaped criminal if he can't leave the island really. So he films himself with this group of people who are projections, and he plays them both together. So for immortality, he can be with his beloved Everstein, and it's a good book. It's well worth read. Cesar Baez, somewhat sort of, he's an Argentinian, I think. Wrote it back in the day. So yeah, it's about, I'd give it 3.5 out of stars. Well worth a read, only a short book. Oh, excuse me. Looks a lot brighter than it is. So that's book review done. See you, scruffers. So name of author is Adolfo Casares. Not what I said. Inventions of Morel. Adolfo Casares. Get it? So, I've actually, thinking about it, that's quite a nice little coming out of that fog. Thinking about it, I've read 2 books. The second one is John Wyndham's Secret People. He's another one of my favourite authors. And this fella, he gets one at First Jet Planes. Between the wars, I think. And he flies to somewhere in North Africa, meets up with this woman, and they decide to go see this newly flooded part of Africa where they've got these massive pipes and pumps, and they're filling this basin of land to make a massive inland sea. I'll be across this path here, a bit higher up. I don't want to go blundering past it. And the plane has a malfunction and explodes, and I crash down and end up floating on sea that's been newly flooded. We're going across this way now. Here you can see we're on top of Stanage. Just come up the causeway. We're on top now. And yeah, they get sucked down this hole. And they find a cat on this island before that. That's it. This cat jumps with him. And anyway, they get, with all land formations, they have a earthquake or whatever it gets sucked in underground. And they meet these, they're like gnomes, dwarfs, gnomes. And he lets fire with this volley of his pistol, kills a few and beat the crap out of him. And she gets kept because of this here cat. They worship the cat. All Egyptian, back in the day, all Egyptian gods. That's who these gnomes. I say gnomes because that's how they're described, and they live on giant mushrooms. Very journey to the centre of Earth. But anyway, they've built these caverns and shit like that, and there's about, I don't know, 500 captors live in the prison caves from topside. And they've been, from time immemorial, digging this here escape tunnel. Well, you've got to watch this boggy section here. So any roads, they end up worshipping this woman and this here cat, and he gets chucked in prison caves, which no one's ever escaped from. Meanwhile, water's obviously rising above them because they're flooding massive area of Africa, and got to keep my eye out. It's on the left what we've come up here for, that grouse butt. So yeah, the finally end up having a massive fight with these gnomes, and they escape. After many days of climbing, there's this really evil bastard, or he's displayed as an evil. He sticks, you know, he knows this woman has got this aeroplane, and he thinks he can float it down the river, underground river, and escape. So he tortures her, you know, sticks fucking shards of stone up her fingernails and cuts her, and you know, she's in tatters because obviously she knows the only way they're going to escape is to float down the river, and she don't want to bubble her and her partner because they've got this here fucking plane. In the end, it gets too much for her. She does anyway, as you would. But yeah, this other geezer, this black fella, he kills him, drowns him. Big fight. I'm looking, I'm a bit distracted because I'm looking for that first grouse butt. It's a bit further on, I think. I'm going to have to come back for it. I think it is a bit further on. So yeah, that's the, and they get out and he escapes. Brilliant. He's such a brilliant writer. You all should get some of his books. You've probably seen some of his movies, Day of the Triffids. What's that other one? About Village of the Damned. That's based on one of his books. Yeah, class. I'd give that 5 stars. Awesome. John Wyndham, Secret People. Go read that and all, tigers. So here we are, this is what we've come to find. We're up to number 5, as you can see. Grouse troughs on the top of Stanage Edge. Yeah, we're up to number 5. It's quite hard actually. Normally you just blunder across them, but I'm trying to not stand in all the fucking bogs. keep my eyes open for them so I don't wander past. It's actually quite hard. I'm surprised how hard it is. Put my waterproofs on because I was getting wet in the mist. Do learn. So yeah, let's carry on. Number 5. That's a count from Sesame Street. Ta-da, scruffers. This is why it's so hard. Number 6 on this coffin-shaped block. That's what the trough there. But everything, you know, is getting so overgrown. It's going to be lost soon. Going to be lost. Oh, this is turning out real fucking hard. They're all buried. And I know where most of them are. Fucking hellfire. See number 7 here. Turn camera around. Number 7. It's on the top of High Neb. Walk up this way to edge. That's where Kirkus Corner is over there, just below us actually. Just the other side of that is old friends and all them. Getting really hard to find them. Anyway. That's about the best example of it. Number 8. Carve these channels to let the water in. Big old butt. Number 8. Number 10. There's number 22. Right on the path. That's number 25 here. See it? 2. That's quite an hard one to find actually. There's the butt. Path's right over there. Yeah, the 25, they're getting really overgrown. As you would think, it's fucking, you know, they were dug out in 1907, so I think finished in 1935. Quite a long time. They're getting quite hard to find, you know, it's part of the history of Stanage Moor that's being lost, you know. Know what you can do about it, so get out here and try and find them before they're gone. Before they're gone. Still really foggy. Behind me is towards High Neb, where I come from, up the causeway. That way, front of me, is Stanage End, as I call it, proper Stanage End. So let's carry on. We're on number 25. I am the Count. Sesame Street. Here's a good one, number 29. Looks like an eyeball with eyelashes. Still in fog. Number 29 there. 29 actually with a, I think it's a T or something. backwards F. So yeah, these are going to be disappeared, I'd say, well, quite a few of them going to be disappeared in the next 5 years. With the way the heather grows, going to be really hard to find. So it just adds a bit of interest to a walk, doesn't it? You know what I mean? And what else would you be doing? Yeah, I've got to strip the kitchen, I've got to take all fucking wallpaper off, but we're having a new kitchen, so I've got to do that. Can't be asked to do it though, so we'll be out here. I will get round to doing it though. Got to. Not going to pay anyone to do it because I'm a tight ass. I'm going to snuffle my way under Stanage End and have a brew and some breakfast. So, ta-da, scruffers. See, number 30, is that, I think, this here, number 31. That's 31. As you can see, 31's a double. 30, 31, 32 is way over there. And we're a good 200 metres from path. Can't remember where fucking number is on this one. But anyway, that was 30. 31. I'll go show you number 32. So there's number 32. 31 and 30 are right miles that way, about 100 and so metres onto the moor, and you can just see the path here. This is overspill path. Path's here, right up on the edge of that burnt bit. Right out in distance. In the distance. That's 30, 31, 32 here. So, we've dropped down below edge because it's wind's picked up. Really foggy, man. Got to number 35 on the end of Stanage, and from there, instead of following the path down to the road, what they do is they hang right and they go over the moor itself, and they're quite hard to find. Now, because I can only see once I'm on the top, I can only see like 10-20 foot in front of me. I think it's pointless carrying on from 35 to 79 because I just can't find them. Can't see where I'm going. So I'm going to come back. It'll have to be a part 2 from number 35 to 79. Yeah, it's about 10:30 now. Got to the top at dawn, which was 7:30, but it never happened. So yeah, I'm just sat here having a sandwich and the obligatory mug is just down there. In fact, I shall take a Slurpington now. Cheers. Happy breakfasts. I shall see you lot later. So I've got to go in again now. See. Can't see nothing up here. more than like 20 foot, so there is going to be part 2. And I'll come in from the other end and pick it up from number 35 where we've just been, or I've just been. I think you finished at 33. So I'm not showing you them all, you know, you pointing that. Get off your fat asses and come and have a look for yourself. Well, you might not have fat asses, you might be gorgeous, stealthy ninja machines, you know. But anyway, come out and find them while you still can. I got a bit cold sat back there, but my feet did. So yeah, I'm getting moving again. Right then, I've had to get, actually, I've had to get me new old duvet out. It's this big fucking olive fibre thing, it weighs a ton. But I knew it was going to be quite manky up here, so there's no point in bringing me old Kinder, which as soon as it gets wet, it's just, you know, it's so old, it's like a paper bag. But if it's dry, it's a gorgeous jacket still. But I really do need to upgrade and get a new down jacket, I think. Which would be a shame because that one's been through some happy times with me, that. Bit of a jump there. And that one that I'm wearing today, yeah, you can go out in the rain in it and all that. It's really heavy. Anyway, that's about it. See you back at the car, unless something nice happens, you know. Unless something, I've seen about 4 or 5 runners, 2 cyclists. It's heard them before I could see them. But yeah, there's people up here who aren't, you know, not everyone's as mad as me, obviously. And I shall see you lot on rebound. So look at it up here. That is literally a trig point in the distance there. You probably can't see it. It's only 20 foot away. That edge there, that is literally only 15 foot. Not much view, right? So this couple just walked up. I said, hiya. Just fucking ignored me. Up here on a day like today. Just fucking walked straight past. Ignorant bastards. You know, if what happens to them, I bet they've got one of them fucking beacon things. Expect someone to come rescue them. Fucking twat. Say hello to everyone. So here we are back in the automobile. End of transmission. We have found 1 to 35, although you've not seen them all, so you've got to go out and find them. Yeah, some are quite hard to find actually. Part 2 will be 36 to 79. Some of them I know are missing. So we'll make another video of that. And then we'll do one around Stanage Pole, which is more of a map reading exercise to get me to the slabs. And then we'll go for Hallam Moor ones in another part. So yeah, this is going to take some time, I think. Nice days. The sun's out. Well, it ain't, fog's out, that's all. And yeah, end of transmission. So subscribe, like. You never know, you might get another book review. And keep doing what you're doing and keep enjoying what you're doing. Later, scrotums.